Hello Taurus and welcome to your monthly reading. This is for the month of April 2020. So first off, I'm going to start off with setting my intention for this reading and what I hope you can get out of it. So my intention for this reading is I hope you'll be able to get some much needed answers, and I hope to be able to give you positive message which will help you align more with your inner higher self. I'd also like to ask you to please set your intentions for this reading. What is it that you want to get out of it? If there's a question you'd like to ask, now's the time to ask it as well. And I'm also going to cleanse our space with Santo Palo. I do apologize for the sound you're about to hear. It's a little bit of noise, and this might take a few seconds. Right. So, when I was checking into the Earth sign for this month, sorry again about this, I think finally finished. There we go. So, when I was checking into the Earth sign energy, I kept getting a lot of time to let go of things. Just going to cleanse your space. Let go of that which is no longer serving us, which is your message for the month. Cleanse up our space. Only allow light and love here. Okay. So when I was meditating on the earth sign, what I got from my guides was to say it's time to let go. It's time to let go of that which is no longer serving us. It's time to let go of certain situations and belief, because right now we're moving up to a much higher vibration. So one of the things that I saw when I was meditating was an elephant, and it had its trunk up. And when I did some research on what that might mean, when it has its trunk up, the elephant, it signifies good luck. So just know that good luck is coming your way, and that has been aligned with my reading thus far. But it's also telling you to have that instinct to go within and trust that you'll go where you need to. Okay, you are at the place that you need to be right now. I was also shown the sacral chakra, and that represents that's like in the pelvic area. This represents our gut feeling and our wisdom. It can also mean that you might be having some digestive problems. So some of you may be having some digestive problem at this time, and that could be due to stress or something else. But the sacral chakra also represents letting go of things that no longer serve us so that new things may arrive. So get rid of the old to have the new. And I also saw a cat. And I heard a cat meowing quite loudly as well when I was meditating. So this is why I've got my little pushing here to signify the cat. And the cat is our connection to the spiritual and astral realm. They're very intuitive. They're all about their gut feelings. But it's also asking us to pay attention to what you're being told right now. What is it that you're hearing? What are you surrounding yourself with? Because if you're surrounding yourself with like medias and fear-based thoughts, that's what you're going to keep getting. But if you're surrounding yourself with more positive things, then that's what you'll receive instead. So it's all about what we're feeding ourselves right now. What energy are we giving ourselves? With that cat also, and also they're a powerful manifester, which ties in with what I was going to say right now, which is that when I saw that cat and I heard it, I was also shown the major arcana, the magician, which is all about manifesting and being able to get whatever it is that you want. So now I'm going to go deeper into a reading. I asked them to give me a message of what this would be about, and I got this. Just 1 second while I take a sip of my ginger tea. So it says, "Dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days. Giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good, can leave you feeling depleted, like an empty well. If it feels as if there's no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more work on yourself. By tending to yourself now, you're reminded to do so more often. And be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being now. No. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain. Just say no, gently but firmly. Then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to center, replenished and ready for more adventure. We love you so very much. With love. And this ties beautifully to what I was seeing with my meditation, but also with what your cards are saying. So you got first the new moon in Virgo, and I'm a sun. My sun sign is Virgo. So with this, time to give rather than take, it's telling you that it could be time right now for a lot of self-care, of kind of really working more, because the Virgo signs were known for trying to be very healthy and like analyzing things, and sometimes going through like holistic type of therapies as well. So we're always looking at alternative. So this is asking you to maybe try starting a positive habit now, maybe trying to eat more healthy, or something that I've been doing while quarantine. I've been quarantined for 3 weeks now. I've stopped eating takeaways and all of that, which was no longer good for me, and I started making my own food, like really being healthy. I've started making my own smoothie daily in the morning, so that you can do something like that, or really paying attention what it is that you're feeding your body. Excuse me. It's asking you that right now it's time to take care of yourself, but also asking you if you're being too picky about something. This is asking you to pay attention to the situation and the details behind it, surrounding it. It's also saying if you're asking about someone, that the person you're asking about is reliable, that this is someone that you can trust. But it's asking of you to be of service to others. And this is the way that love and money will follow. So if you've been wondering what should you be doing right now, how can you start making a living? Or if maybe you've been trying to do a project for a while. It's asking of you that if you focus on just helping others, you'll start seeing that abundance will start coming your way. The new moon in Virgo is all about trying to get your life in order and focusing on health and analyzing. Slowly but surely, things will be getting better. Now with that, we've got the confidence is your key to success with the new moon in Leo. So you got 2 new moons right away. And with the new moon in Leo, it's telling you to be confident. It's telling you right now, like if you start feeling like you're beautiful and amazing and wonderful, then that's what you'll attract. If you're asking about a relationship, if you're feeling beautiful and wonderful and you're like the king or queen of the jungle, then of course you start attracting that in a relationship. That's what you'll start attracting in a partner. It's telling you to have fun right now, make the situation more fun. Don't look at it from such a serious way. It's asking you to shine your light. And also to spoil yourself a little bit, okay? You don't feel guilty about taking time to rest. And along with this, since it was telling you to be of service to other, and that's how you'll have your love and money. This also talks about showing yourself off to the world. This is about having enough confidence to, if there's something, a new project you've been wanting to start, to go for it and leave yourself out there. And you'll see that you'll start attracting wonderful things. with the new moon in Leo, it's just reminding you to be proud of who you are and stop being a wallflower. Okay, now it's not the time to be a wallflower. And finally, you've got the full moon in Virgo, which is you are good enough. So if someone in the past or you're growing up, you were told you weren't good enough, you know, like you can't make it, you can't do this, like you were taught to be in a place of lacking. This is telling you to drop that now, because you're an amazing being that's here. This is telling you to stop second guessing yourself and worrying, because when you worry, you'll just attract more worry, and that's just going to be a very bad cycle. This is also asking you to do good for others, because that's how you erase your karma. So again, try to be in service of others this month. Try to work on helping someone out, and it doesn't have to be anything super complicated. It could be something as simple as, let's say, doing the groceries for your neighbors, you know, like bringing them their grocery. Or it could be something extremely simple as checking up on someone and saying, hi, how are you? This is also asking you if you're being overly critical about someone. If so, an apology may be due. And it's asking you with this question if you're perhaps being too picky, because you've got double Virgo. We Virgos are a very picky bunch. We're perfectionists, which is wonderful, but not always. Because then we keep thinking something better will come, like this is not good enough, blah, 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 blah. And we just keep going down that cycle. So now I'm going to use my Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue to get some clarifiers, and then I'll use the Romance Angel. So, can you please clarify what you mean for Taurus with a time to give rather than take, please? Taurus. Trying to do so you guys can see me shuffle, but it's a bit hard at the angle that I'm in. What did you mean? Okay, they can fly. My cards like to fly a lot. Oh, beautiful. I love this. I love this card. You've got the Major Arcana, the Star. And this is, if I remember correctly, this is for the sign of Aquarius as well. So you may be dealing with an Aquarius. But this is all about good news. This is about being optimistic, making long-term plans, and knowing that you are on the right path and things will be going your way. Also, when you add 17, 7 and 1 is 8, that's the infinity symbol, so cycle. So right now, you're going through that positive cycle. Right now is the time to start setting the long-term plans and know that it's going to be okay and it's going to work out. With that, we've got the 5 of Wands, or fire. Fire is all about passion. 5 is halfway through a cycle, finishing up almost. So this is talking about feeling that there's competing goals. Like, this is kind of feeling like you have to be on your guard right now. And like, things are far too complicated. So it's asking you to let go of that, because things might be feeling very stressful right now, and it feels like you have to be on your guard and you have to kind of defend yourself from things or people or situations. So I need you to let go of that and instead focus and know that good things will be coming your way soon. You'll be getting a lot of positive news. Okay? Can you please clarify confidence is your case to success, the new moon in Leo? For our Taurus? Taurus? Wow. Too many cards, guys. If it comes out again, I'll take it. So, confidence is your key to success. Can you please explain confidence is your key to success? They really want to say things right now. Cleaning up the energy a bit. Okay. I'm flying, but okay. Ooh, beautiful. This is gorgeous, guys. Look at this. This is magical. You've got the moons and the stars. It doesn't get more magical than that, does it? Beautiful. I love it. I love it. Right. So you've got the Queen of Swords and you've got the moon. And one thing they both have in common is they're very self-assured. The Queen of Air or the Queen of Sword, she's confident in herself. She's independent. And this could be male or female, by the way. This could be that you're dealing with an air sign as well, what you're asking about. So it could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. She's someone that's very blunt and very objective. She looks at the facts and then she makes her decision. This is also asking to clear away that which no longer serves you, which is what both of the general message we're talking about, time to let go. Clear things away. They're exhausting you, right? It's also asking you to, when it comes to the situation, to try to look at it from a less serious way and try to kind of find the humor in it. With the moon, this is one of your cards. The moon is also part of the Taurus, and this is telling you to pay attention to your intuitions, because the moon is all about our intuition, our psychic. It's all about our higher self. This is letting you know there's things that's going on that you may not see it, that spirit may be doing for you, or your guides may be working on for you, and then you'll be getting your results. And it's reminding you to not get lost in that fear-based quantum or energy. Don't get lost in that trap of fear of not being good enough, of lacking things, because that's just going to hold you back. Okay. And bottom of the deck, excuse me, Six of Cups. Six of Cups is all about childhood trauma, about kind of holding yourself back because things from your childhood kind of keeps you in place and makes you feel like, oh, this is not good enough, or like or like imagining the past better than it actually was. Like, man, I wish I was back to this time when I was younger and this happened. I think so. Why are things so complicated now? I wish I could go back to being a child. And it's asking you to kind of let go of that mentality. It can also be asking you to work with your inner child as well. I'm just going to romance cards. So it could also be asking you to work with your inner child, to let go of that trauma. And I'll never get tired of saying this, guys. Meditate, 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 okay? Now it's the time for us to meditate and go within. Okay. What message do you have for Taurus, the month of April? And this is something that I feel is going to be for not just April, but for at least a few months. This is more of a long-term thing. And that's something that I've noticed with the other readings as well. So what message do you have for Taurus? Romance angels. Taurus. Ooh, this one actually hit me in the eye. So we've got the express your love. And I'm going to pull one more as a clarifier for that. What else do you have for us by Did You Not Express Your Love? What other message do you have for us? Okay, guys. So you got express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. We've got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And we've got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So if there's someone that you've been thinking about, if there's a connection or not, this is saying definitely, you guys definitely have a connection. Don't be afraid to give romantic gestures, like tell them that you like them. Don't be afraid to do that, or flirt with them. because there's definitely chemistry between the two of you. This is definitely going on. But it's also saying that there might be something, and this goes well with the bottom of the deck earlier with the Six of Cups. There might have been things that you still need to release, forgive either your parents or yourself or a situation. Something that happened in the past, you need to let go of that so that you can make this relationship work. If you're already in a relationship, this is telling you definitely chemistry between you guys. There's definitely love between you, but also learn to forgive yourself. And this is something I just noticed, by the way. He's looking ahead and not really paying attention to the angels that are trying to heal him. And she's there in his lap, not even looking up at him, like really praying for that forgiveness. And that horn is there. So whatever it is that you need to let go of, maybe you need to let go of how you grew up, or need to forgive one of your parents or two of them. Because something that I've learned is if you keep that energy in, it's just going to eat you up, and it's not worth it, guys. And bottom of the deck. Perfect. Free yourself. So once you're able to let go of that which is no longer serving you, not only will you be able to attract more love, but also you'll be able to finally free yourself and feel like you're finally in control of your life. And realize that you can get out of that cage that unicorn is in. Well, Taurus, that's the message that I have for you guys this month. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you want a private reading so that we can get into more detail of you specifically, I'll leave the details down below in the description as well, and you can message me about that. I do hope that you guys liked it, that it resonated with you, and take whatever did, and whatever didn't, then that's okay as well. Do subscribe, leave comments below. I love reading them. And I'll try to do weekly readings, but I don't make promises just yet. I'm still trying to work out the template for this, how I'm going to do it. And I'll also start talking about like other spiritual things, like being a light worker and another topic. So let me know if there's anything you're interested in. So guys, I hope you have a lovely day. Much light and love to you. Bye.